background.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Derek freaking Shay Show.
Welcome to the revolution.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Derek Shay Show. We got AI girl in the hizzy.
What up?
What it do?
I'm feeling better than ever.
Oh, I know. Feeling fresh. A long few days off. I hope you guys are doing freaking fantastic as per usual. If you ever want to get any fresh swag, link in the description below. Willie and Joshua, how we feeling today? Drop a like on the video if you do not mind. I would greatly freaking appreciate it. This is a live show and we never know what we're going to do. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. Where you been, Derek?
Hanging out with the rents. Hanging out with the parents. They came into town. When parents come into town, my life stops.
You have parents?
I was biologically made. And I am not afraid to announce that to the world.
That's crazy.
It's a huge stance that I stand for, and I'm a huge fan of making babies the way they were meant to be made.
Amen.
Did you say amen?
Yeah.
Yeah, amen. Just saying. Let's get started with a little bit of the GOP debate. Oh my God, and the shit show that it was.
Woo.
It was so freaking rough.
What was so rough about it? Can we break that down?
They wouldn't shut up. They all talk. They're all trying to have their moment of talking over each other constantly. You know.
Yeah.
Because I'm the red pill alpha male in the house. It's my turn to talk.
Yeah.
It's Daddy's turn to say something. And then they were all trying to out-talk each other to the point where they would stop talking. It was the best.
Do you think they should cut mics from now on?
I think this the way they do these debates it's over. Well, I mean, it's 2020, it's 2023. We could do podcasts. We can have actual debates where people can give their thoughts and then get critiqued on their thoughts and not just, excuse me, they said my name. They said my name.
Yeah, you'll have your turn.
Exactly.
You'll have your turn.
But I thought it was my favorite that they said the whole, who would you vote off the island? And then they were all like mad about it. That was my favorite. This is from Fox News. Oh, my sound is not working. I apologize for that. This is live. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do?
Willie, Joshua, I hope you guys are having a freaking fantastic day. Oh, there we go. Now it's working.
Just had to fix the input, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Only have a few minutes. And candidates, it's now obvious that if you all stay in the race, former President Donald Trump wins the nomination. None of you have indicated that you're dropping out. So, which one of you on stage tonight should be voted off the island? Please use your marker to write your choice on the note.
Okay, my favorite, look, you see Tim Scott. Tim Scott's going for the right. He's writing it down. You know Chris Christie's about to write something down. But Mike Pence is waiting for his moment. That was so unwatchable. Oh, it was terrible, Key Bud. It was terrible. Mike Pence was having his moment of like, listen, you want us to vote each other off? How about we vote Joe Biden off the island?
Derek, was it just me or did Pence look so old last night?
No, he had to stick up his butt. And somebody needed to pull that out immediately because I really worried about him walking and him having a good BM.
Well, yeah, that's important for everyone to
do. I don't know. There was like a point in my life where I thought Pence was okay, and maybe I was just young and naive. But then, as I've like gotten to know him more and more and listened to him speak, him speaking, I just like he has everything that I hate about politicians in one.
Yeah.
Listen, folks. As soon as you hear the word "folks," it's like, oh God.
Folks, yeah.
Listen, folks. When the Republican Party is nothing but good things.
Listen, poor people.
Listen, idiots. Listen, wannabes. Happy Impeachment Day. Happy Impeachment Day to you too, my friend.
Oh, I like that.
I know. Impeach. Like and peach butt.
Yeah.
I just love how at least DeSantis had the balls to speak up about this. I give him praise for that.
Notepad in front of you, 15 seconds. Starting now, of the people on the stage, who should be? I'm absolutely serious.
With all due respect, I mean, we're here, like, we're happy to debate, but I think that's disrespectful to my.
No, it's not. This is Fox News. This isn't real news. This is Bravo Network Incorporated. We are just going to we're going to vote you off the island, and we're going to hand out roses to our favorite contestants of the night. This is Fox News. We're a serious news organization.
Actually, that's a great idea, Derek.
What?
Having like a debate season show, like season 2024,
with like behind the scenes. You would want that. Like you're a woman.
A weekly.
It's like we need. You know what this debate needs? Some drama.
Yes. Well, I need a weekly episode that comes out on the same day every week.
God.
It's an hour long, and they all fight, and they have to live in like a house and do silly things
and get them drunk, like every single reality TV show. Just get all the candidates hammered, and then the true person comes out.
And then America votes.
Yes,
America votes.
You vote on who can hold their liquor the best.
Yeah.
I just like, what the heck? Not to make things worse, though. I'm not going to talk much about this debate. I mean, is there really much to talk about? Absolutely not. The winner of the night clearly was Donald Trump for not showing up, even though they were all having their moment of, can't believe he's not here. What is he doing? Why doesn't he want to be a part of this S show with us? It's unbelievable. But hold my beer. Who is it? Glenn Youngkin reveals that he thinks about entering the 2024 race over reports of donors trying to draft him. Why? Why Glenn Youngkin? Nah. Now, I was just thinking, you know what the Republican debate political class needs?
What?
A little bit of white vanilla male power. Like this guy.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, and too much of the other stuff. I need a little Glenn. Yeah, this is when you know so many of our politicians are just so egotistical and like narcissistic. They're just like, you know what? I know there's like 20 people running.
Do you think?
I'm gonna put my hat in the ring.
Yeah. How many people do you think it takes to tell him like you should run before he considers it? Is it one person?
Oh, he's already. Yeah, he's just like, he's just trying to make sure his money's in order. Period. That's that.
I just wonder sometimes, like, does one person say, you know, I think you'd make a great president, and then they're like, actually, yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, all these people have been
up.
dreaming about becoming the president of the United States since day one. Even with that vest. That vest says, I work in Silicon Valley and I'm ready to change your life if you just follow us. We're here changing the world one day at a time.
That vest says, I take $20,000 fishing trips every year.
Yeah, it does. And I've never
caught a fish.
Yeah, I never fish without my guide. God. Vote Pence off, eat Christie. Christie, you can't eat Christie.
Why not?
Because he is like a 4 or 5 course meal.
Oh.
Like,
well, that's why you eat him, because you can spread him out if you're on an island.
Ugh. I don't want to spread Chris Christie out ever.
I meant like, you know, the portions.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we're talking about cannibalism.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
All right. So I looked up a list of 2024 candidates, election tier list.
Okay.
And these are people that you're going to vote for, strongly considering neutral, not likely. And we're going to list them. Chat, please help me with this list.
Okay.
Because, dear God, there's too many people. Let's start off the bat with Joe Biden.
Okay.
Never. Okay. I don't know who this guy is. Probably. Don't know. Don't care.
Don't care.
Howard Stern. Dear God, no.
Never.
Mike Pence. Decline or drop. Never. Decline or drop out. Ooh.
Dave Rubin?
No, the comedian.
I mean, Dave Smith.
I would strongly consider voting for Dave Smith.
I'm voting for him.
Would you?
Yeah.
Just because he's libertarian or just because he's funny?
Both.
RFK Jr. Not likely.
Not likely.
Yeah, it's like, I like everything he stands for as far as freedom, but also he's also not anything of the sort that I'm looking for. Kanye West.
Strongly disinclined.
Yeah. It would be fun, though. It would be fun just to get people riled up. John Bolton, dear God, never. I don't know who that is.
I feel like we should know.
It was like Judean or something. Andrew Yang, no. I don't know who that is. No. No.
Look up some people you know.
Oh, Marianne Williamson.
Who's that?
She's the one that does like snake oil for the Democratic Party. When she's like, if you just put your dreams
on TV?
Yeah.
What is she on the Brady Bunch?
Strongly declined.
Disinclined. Okay.
she seems nice. Okay, Vivek.
Voting for.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably vote for Vivek. I know he feels like a car salesman, but what politician doesn't at this point? I mean, that we like to pretend.
That's a gamble, but yeah.
Tiger King.
Strongly consider.
Strongly. Yeah. you if you're ready for America to go up in flames, might as well.
Yeah.
Okay, Kamala Harris.
What?
Why?
What's your mouse doing there? Did you slip?
Just a little Freudian slip. You know, might be a little fun to have little mama in there. Because she will be our next president.
Is that Liz Cheney on there?
Yes. And I won't even no her. I'm just gonna look for the people that are actually running. Chris Christie. Oh my God. Never. I'd rather no. Who else is on here? Oh, Trump. Voting for. Okay. Nikki Haley.
Not likely.
Not likely. No, never. I'd put her in the same camp as RFK. I'll put RFK neutral. I don't want to put Nikki Haley next to RFK Jr. I think that's a disservice to everything he's done for the science. Okay, where is Ron? Oh, there's Ron DeSantis. I will put Ron up there with I would vote for him over any of these idiots below. God. I think that's it as far as running.
Where's Larry Elder?
Yeah, he's not running. Oh, he's running. My dear brother.
He is?
Yeah.
I saw him speak at my college one time.
Yeah, same. My dear brother.
It lacked something.
Yeah, like substance. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's it. Is there anybody else?
Is this, I'm pointing for the people listening or watching, but is that who I think it is? That looks like the pastor.
I don't know who I think it is.
In Houston. Why can't I think of his name?
Joel Osteen?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
That's not
okay.
Joel Osteen.
Well,
does that look like Joel Osteen?
Well, from afar, I guess.
No. Oh, God.
Not zoomed in.
I think that, that's all the people I would actually consider. Who is this guy? I like they just like threw in people. Is that like a Glazer from the United States? Who is that? All right. Oh, there's Glenn Youngkin. I don't neutral.
Yeah. That's
okay.
a fun game.
You know what? I'd be happy with any of these three. It's 5. You got to throw the Tiger King in there. He saved my lockdown during COVID. During COVID, Tiger King kept us all sane? Together. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah. Not sane. I don't even know who Joel Osteen is. Well, then you're on the right side of the track, Lock. The one next to Larry Elder is Lars for president and a libertarian. Ooh. Where's... How do I not know? Oh, there's Tim Scott. Oh, Tim Scott, neutral. Not likely. No, neutral. I don't really care for Tim Scott. Met him. Nice guy. Is he... Oh, there's Doug. Doug Burgum. He got a lot of good stuff to say.
Yeah, I would consider. Put him in the consider.
Consider. Doug and your freaking huge eyebrows. Gorgeous. Oh, he's a libertarian. Okay, I think I've seen him on podcasts. Well, if he's libertarian, then I just throw him up there.
He's got to go
Strongly
up there.
Consider.
What about the Hawaiian lady.
Good to see you, Wes. Oh, yeah. Tulsi Gabbard.
Tulsi Gabbard.
I probably put her in neutral. I like a lot of stuff Tulsi says, but she's RFK in my book. Maybe the same. Rick Perry. Remember Rick Perry?
Yeah.
There was I thought Rick Perry at one point was going to be DeSantis. Like everyone thought he was going to be the one to take the Republican Party forward.
The guy.
Rick Perry. Rick Perry for president.
Perry for prez.
Rick
Perry. Janet Jackson? Who is that?
I don't know.
You know, when you hover your mouse over, the website should have put a little
Name
chat thing whose name it was.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah.
He is now the last one on the first row. You keep moving him around. He's now the last one on the first row. Oh, this guy. Okay.
Yeah. Who did we put up there, though?
I don't know. I don't know who that guy
scared.
is. I'm scared, too. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good about this list, TBH. Save or download. I got to save it. I got to save it. All right,
save it.
All right, let's go to something else. How's everyone doing? How are we feeling in the chat? How are you guys doing on this lovely, lovely Thursday? It feels good to be back. It's always hard to get the brain going and getting going on this show. Nikki Haley came off as an insufferable bitch. Is that how you tell us how you really feel, Key? Freaking Nikki Haley is her shtick right now. That I think Nikki Haley's been coached to be like this. I don't know, overpowering. What did she say to Vivek? Every time you talk, I feel like I get
a little dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up.
It was such a big insult out of nowhere.
It was
it was unnecessary.
Well, they're trying to paint Vivek as like this young, dumb kid who's just sucking down the China teat money.
I see.
As opposed to just being like every other businessman out there that is trying to make money.
I see.
Yeah. How's everyone? We will have poured about 900 yards of concrete in the last 3 weeks. I'm kind of tired. You have poured 900 yards of concrete in the last 3 weeks?
I don't know
what
how to compute that, but it sounds like a lot.
Why are you pouring 900 yards? That's so long. Are you making the world's longest driveway of all time, Wes? Will you send me pictures of that? Are you a part of the Discord? I want to see 900 yards of, or is that what you do for work? I think that would make more sense. Doing great, Derek. Hose and crack will do that. Hey, Hunter, I know, man. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I spent all week. I wasn't with my parents. I was actually just doing crack. And I will have to say, not a bad way to pass the time. You can really go places. You can really find yourself, search your soul. And I think it's important to do that in today's world. Just, seek out and find new things. Thanks for asking. Yeah, water treatment plant. That sounds awesome. Also, what? Ohio mom says she turns her son in for car theft, but police keep releasing him. Please arrest him, lock him up. Turns out, son has never committed a crime in his life. She just wants to get rid of him.
This is the most American headline I've ever seen.
Wait, how's it American? Just because he can't get criminals locked up?
Yeah, and that a mom is so tired of her son doing crime that she just wants him to learn a lesson.
He won't stay in his room, and he won't get off the TikToks. A mother in Ohio has been begging police to stop releasing her son for alleged car thefts, and she has turned him in several times.
17 years old.
17? I've been begging and pleading. Please arrest him, lock him up, do something. They're going to make him pay for things that he's out here doing. Hey, why in Columbus? Yeah, because we're just too busy. Since he's left, I know that he's crashed 5 cars, and I reported each and every one. What a mom. Mom of the freaking year. She's like, somebody hold my son accountable or I will. I'm about to lay the hammer down.
Yeah, and they're not doing her any favors. They're not helping her by releasing him.
I mean, that's nuts.
Well, tonight, car thefts across the city continue with 3 incidents happening just this morning.
And now a mother of a teen who is stealing
What's
these
up,
cars
Papa?
is speaking out, asking for help. 10 TV's Carly Dion spoke with her today and joins us live with more on why she's frustrated. Carly.
Andrew, Yolanda, Tiffany Hammonds says her 17-year-old son recently started down a bad path, and she's done all she could to try to stop it. Now she's wondering what more could be done if police keep releasing her son from custody.
I've been begging and pleading. Please arrest him, lock him up, do something that's going to make him pay for the things that he's out here doing.
Tiffany Hammonds says her 17-year-old son has been caught stealing cars multiple times by police, and he's driving without a license. She feels not enough is being done to stop him.
I've done almost everything I could, and it's turning him against me. He's going the opposite way and doing what he wants to do, and which is turning to the streets.
Hammond says when her son has been caught by police for stealing or crashing a stolen vehicle, they keep bringing him home.
I think him seeing that nothing is being done is giving him more of adrenaline rush to go back out and do it again.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Between January and August of this.
I mean, can you imagine being 17 years old, stealing cars, having been stolen multiple times, and your mom even knows you stole cars, and you still get out of jail, and you never serve a sentence? These kids are going to grow up to be adults soon. Just something to think about. These kids will soon be like dictating your lives, maybe being bosses of your profession, probably doubtly not, but most likely become a politician or a climate change activist. Who would have thought if you were soft on crime policies, you'd have the uptick in crime? It's perplexing to me. I don't understand it. What's this old right-wing talking point that Democrat cities are being overrun with crime? It makes no sense if you think about it. I know my 17-year-old son is constantly stealing cars, but the guy's he's a good guy deep down inside. It's due to institutional racism that he forces him to steal. Apparently, Kia and Hyundai thefts are on the rise. Why are we stealing Kia and Hyundais?
Oh yeah, that's way too many for that category of car.
7,000 thefts. Mastermind.
Why do they call Kia and Hyundai out like that?
I know. Hey, y'all cars are easy to steal, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
We pinpoint Kia and Hyundai because shout out to Koreans. They know how to make a stealable car.
Why did you do that voice, Derek?
What?
Hey, shout out to Kia and...
I didn't do that. You just sounded really racist.
No.
Please shame her. Thank you. Kias are the easiest to steal. This is news to me. I'm excited about it. I didn't know. Like this whole time, I've been looking for a car to steal, and now I know. Get a Kia stat.
I love this. It's like giving the code to the jewelry store login.
The cheat code. Yeah.
Just blasting it. By the way.
Every kiss begins with K.
It's 2450.
2450. Does she get any more? Okay, she has more interview.
This year, more than 7,000 cars have been stolen in the city of Columbus. A little more than half of them have been Kias and Hyundais. Hammond says she fears the threat her son poses to others and himself.
Since he's left that I know of, he's crashed 5 cars. And I reported each and every one that I know of. And he's still out here.
It's not known if her son was part of the group who stole a Kia and Hyundai found at Crum Park. The Hyundai had been set on fire while the Kia was left in the pond. About 4 hours later, officers say after a 911 call, they found a group of teens inside a car near the 700 block of Thurman Avenue. The driver then rammed into a Columbus police cruiser multiple times, causing damage to the front bumper before leaving the scene. As the city calls on parents to watch their kids, what happens when they've done all they could? This mother hopes something is done soon.
We're trying. But once they're here and they leave again, then what? What are we supposed to do?
Hey, anarchy. When the cops won't do it, the police, look at the border, look at the crime in these cities. You saw what happened in Philadelphia over the weekend. I mean, why would it get any better? At what point? Why? Could you imagine being someone like a 17-year-old kid and all your friends are telling you, hey, my boys, we're just stealing cars and everyone's getting away with it. You got to go out and get yours. It's fun. Make sure to even put it on Instagram Live or TikTok Live. You'll get more followers. And then that's what it's all about, getting more clicks. Put yourself out there. See what happens. God. But make sure if you're going to steal something, steal a Kia or a Hyundai. Period. Because those Hondas be hard. There's a documentary titled Kia Boys. Is there really? Oh, that's it. I'm moving to Japan. That's so funny you say that, Baba. We literally had that conversation with my parents over the weekend of like, what other country besides America would you consider actually moving to, especially based on this state of things? And
What was mine?
Japan came up due to the safety, but you can't have your guns. Okay? Are you okay to give those up?
Oh.
You can't have a little shotgun, but you have to like a special permit, and you have to, I don't know. It's like muzzle-loaded shotguns or something. Like it's like their gun situation is no bueno. Shame all micro-gingerism. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying that. Just make sure that when you steal a Kia, you're doing it because of George Floyd. Did George Floyd steal Kias? Oh, my God. That sounds racist, Papa. Please don't ever share that again because that makes me uncomfortable. Because it turns out George Floyd was actually a Ford guy. You know, Ford tough. Just like his heart. Okay, you know, it's just...
You know what?
You know what? A lot of fentanyl will do that.
You've gone too far.
A lot of fentanyl will blow your heart up. So stay away from it, kids.
Today's the anniversary of his stomping.
Is it really?
No.
Okay. God, see. Just so gullible. Oh, is that true? Oh, God. Your kitchen's on fire.
You would have seen it all day.
This isn't my kitchen. This is my room. Pete Buddha bag. Pete butt bag.
Pete butt bag.
Dude, Pete butt bag. Shout out to Pete butt bag. Who hasn't butt bagged? I mean, every once in a while you got to do it. Alaska is the most foreign land I would move to. That's a good, I mean, shout out to Alaska. Though I just feel like you would just survive. Like if you every year you live in Alaska, you thank Jesus for surviving another year.
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
feel
say
like
it takes a year off your life.
I know. I'm not racist. Take that back, you ginger bastard. Okay, you are racist. You're not racist. You're slightly less or more. Speaking of racism, shout out to racism everywhere. Activist demand Texas mayor resign over gift of bananas called a global symbol of white supremacy and hatred of black people.
What? Context.
I don't. Let's not have context. Let's just imagine in our head. Liberal activists are demanding that a Texas mayor resign after receiving a gift of bananas that they call a white supremacist global symbol of the hatred of black people.
Wait, what?
Did you not? Liberal activists.
No.
The gift of bananas and a toy monkey was given to Mayor Mike Cinder, the mayor of Hutu, a town of 27. Okay.
Hutto.
Also, totally irrelevant. Who cares? I just want to know. The gift was presented to the mayor during a city council meeting in August. Okay. This is for you, Mayor. It's a symbol. I am one of the many monkeys who try to climb the ladder for bananas, regardless of how many times other monkeys try to pull me down and beat me up, she said. To me, the bananas represent what I expect and what I'm willing to fight for. Low taxes, keeping... Wait, why? So we're getting rid of this person because they use bananas? See, I feel like this is like one of those things that they're just like looking for racism. They're just like,
this is the dumbest thing ever because
this is like DIE showing how racist it is.
No
one is thinking this.
A public citizen gave that to him. What is he supposed to do?
I know.
This is for you, Mayor.
I'm so confused anymore.
It's a symbol. And I'm one of the many monkeys who keep trying to climb the ladder for bananas, regardless of how many times other monkeys try to pull me down and beat me up.
That's the moment that has some members of the Hutto community feeling shocked.
Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should do something.
Disappointed.
This community is a community of people of color, and yet you insult one section of your community. I didn't get it.
And angry.
It's haunting. It's taunting. It's harassing. It's the same as going to work and having a noose hanging at your desk, having bananas and a monkey.
I had no idea.
Why aren't they going after the girl?
Bananas yummy.
Oh my gosh.
I had no idea that bananas are the same thing as a noose.
Also, I mean, that is the weirdest gift ever.
I'm going to give bananas to every single person. What are you supposed to do? I'll tell you what I'm supposed to do. You're supposed to jump to the podium, tackle the woman, and beat the racism. No, 100%. That woman should be hanged by bananas.
The city where you reside to do the work. A black man, nor a black woman, nor any other citizen is subject to that.
While addressing council members during a city council meeting last Thursday, Nicole Calderon, a citizen who has run for public office in the past, offered Mayor Mike Snyder a monkey banana stand with the hanging fruit.
Do you want your bananas? Can I bring them up there?
Sure.
Some say it was a thinly veiled racist trope comparing black people to monkeys.
If that comment had been racially spurred, it probably wouldn't come out of my mouth. I would probably not have gone up there.
Calderon tells us she was aware of the racial implications, but says she intentionally wrote her remarks in an inclusive.
I think this is like so wonderful for me to hear. Is like I had no idea that anytime I talk about monkeys that it's immediately a racism thing.
Right.
It's like,
we should get rid of all monkeys everywhere.
Yeah. Joe Rogan no longer has a platform. That's all he talks. It's like you talk about monkeys, you're talking about black people, and I didn't know that.
You know what? Bananas are canceled.
Every time I go to the grocery store now, if I go to the grocery store, I swear to God, if I see bananas, I'm gonna lose my.
If I see one banana,
yeah, I'm gonna go. Hey!
Oh my gosh!
Whose bananas are these? These are racist bananas.
If I see even so much as a banana flavored item,
yeah.
I'm gonna lose.
And you always see banana flavors with like a monkey on the outside of a banana. So like holding bananas like
anything with bananas.
A white woman giving a man's fruit. Yeah, a white woman giving a man fruit. That is classic KKK racism. Thank you for saying that, Papa. Exactly. The KKK has been doing that for years and centuries and centuries. They've been going to meetings, to town council meetings, and handing out bananas to white councilmen as a wink and a nod of saying, hey, guess what? I'm a KKK member too. I'm on your side.
Right.
Is an orangutan a ginger? You know what? That's offensive. Okay? And orangutans are people too. That was an Apple fake news. That's true. No, only bananas are... apples are racism towards white people.
Yeah, George Washington.
Yeah. And an apple a day keeps the doctor away. You know what that means. When they say doctor, you know what they're talking about.
What?
I literally have no idea what I was going to say. I like this lady too. She has the look of a lady that's like, oh, they're going to cancel me. I'm going to lose my freaking job over this.
She's done.
They're just like, we have had to let the white woman go due to racism, talking about that she's a monkey and she is trying to get lower taxes and have bananas too. Bananas are racist. And from now on, when I go to grocery stores, if my bananas aren't green, then I'm going to scream on the top of my lungs and lose my cool. Instead of Karen, I'll be a...
Sharon.
I'll be a Sharon. All fruit is racism? No, just bananas, Papa. Bananas are racist. I was just looking around. If we had a banana, I was like, about to eat that banana on stream.
Some frozen bananas.
Can you imagine watching this live and you're eating a banana and you're just like, oh.
Statistically, that had to have happened somewhere.
Yeah, get this banana out of here, dude.
Inclusive manner, and was only using it as an example the mayor previously gave about striving for a better hutto.
I think that knowing what I know now, that there's no pleasing everybody. That I'm going to say things that are going to make some people mad, and I'm also going to say things that some people are afraid to say.
Calderon's intentions are
some things people are afraid to say. I'm going to talk about monkeys, and I'm going to do it on the top of my lungs. I'm not afraid to talk about monkeys because they're real. Okay.
Being questioned after critics say she previously posted.
I also like that CBS Austin sent a black reporter to talk about this.
Yes.
Just like
that was
we want you to make her feel as uncomfortable as possible in this interview and talk about bananas as much as possible, and then show her pictures of like people. Does this look like monkeys to you? Does a banana a day keep the homo? You know what it does.
Something racist on social media. She tells us it was this meme with the cutout of her face on singer Lauryn Hill's body with the words, "Here I come."
Mayor Snyder, you have cost this city more money than any good you could ever generate. There was a lawsuit that was settled for $12.5 million about racial discrimination.
CBS Austin obtained the racial discrimination lawsuit Mayor Snyder lost against former city manager Otis Jones. In its transcript, Snyder is quoted.
Look, guys. Get the bananas to your house immediately.
Yeah.
This is not a laughing matter. Even this guy is like, here's my bananas, boy. Come and get them. You know, I don't like that. We're going to see that. I feel like we're going to see this on the next Remember the Titans 2. Bring your bananas here, boy. Look at him. John Cochran. This is Canada Parliament Z all over again. This is... You can scream banana at all lungs. I hate bananas now. I had no idea. I thought they were just fruit full of potassium.
If you ever catch me eating a banana again,
punch me in the face.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, get rid of me. Throw me to the curb. Say goodbye to me. Huge news coming out of Daily Mail. Daily Mail is a trusted news source that everyone should use, including your mom. Kamala Harris is incompetent and unqualified and the worst vice president in 40 years, according to voters in a brutal Daily Mail poll, which I trust. Okay. Kamala Harris is viewed as the worst president. You know what? This is clearly racism. 2 racisms back-to-back stories in the Derek O'Shea Show. One about bananas and monkeys, and now we're talking about Kamala Harris. And the only reason these people voted against Kamala Harris is not because she's an incredible border czar. She's an incredible electric bus driver. She does Venn diagrams daily. She is an essential oil salesman. Help me.
She is an orator. A natural speaker.
Incredible speaker.
A teacher.
Gifted wordsmith. A teacher.
She loves science.
The moon. The moon. She uses her mouth well.
Oh, Derek.
I'm just like, she talks well.
Oh.
It's just
I
like,
see.
you just...
I took it the wrong way. That's my bad.
Thank you. Yeah,
that
is your bad. You're an AI, and that's all you're good for.
Derek, what I love about this poll...
Yeah.
Can everyone see on the screen the category don't know? 8%.
Yeah.
I think you have to scroll a little bit for the people watching.
My bad.
At the very bottom, 8% said, I don't know.
What do you think about Kamala Harris? Don't know. I have no idea. Who's that? Our borders are. And isn't she like our gun czar now? I thought that she just got announced as our new gun safety czar or something. But little do you guys know, she will be the next president of the United States, and we're all going to live in this hell together. And
questions about the president's age often go hand in hand with questions about how you would step in the role, if necessary. Do you feel prepared for that possibility? And serving as vice president prepared you for that job?
Yes.
See, she's competent. We're going to use this clip everywhere. Look how great she looks. She's ready to take on the job. Kamala Harris is probably one of the worst vice presidents. If she was a Democrat, she would be made fun of non-stop.
If she wasn't
a Democrat, if she was a Republican, every single person would be losing their minds, and rightfully so, and it'd be hilarious because she deserves all of it.
Right.
But no. This is like...
She plays for the right team.
Yeah. She's like... I don't know if you guys remember growing up. I remember playing sports growing up, and there was always a kid on my team that was trash. And you always had to pretend... You didn't want to go too hard into him because he would start crying, and then his mom would get all mad, and his mom would start like yelling at all the other parents, and then the parents would start yelling at you, and then you would get in trouble. So you had to encourage that person constantly, and then you pray that they would get hurt and never play again. I feel like that's Kamala Harris. You're like, I don't want to say anything. You feel like people around her is like, I don't want to say anything because I don't want to get in trouble. ABC News will go after me.
Yeah.
Also, Kamala looks like a mongoloid with Down syndrome. Oh, God. That's aggressive.
What's a mongoloid?
Don't like
is that a Star Wars
don't hurt
reference?
people with Down syndrome. They're more beautiful than Kamala Harris. What?
I don't know what a mongoloid is.
Like old looking, not fully developed human race.
Whoa.
8% is so small. Usually it's like 20% at least. That is true. I would say there's probably about 20% of the. I would say probably more than 20% of the population has no idea what's actually happening in the world currently.
And they don't care.
And they don't care at all.
They don't care that they don't know.
Those people blow my mind. Anytime I talk to them, I'm like, have you heard about this story? And they're like, oh, I try to stay away from the news.
Yeah.
I like being ignorant.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah. I just worry about myself. And if things are happening around me, like a catastrophe, then we'll figure it out eventually.
It was like next week they're telling you how their kid came home from school and they want to be trans.
Oh my God. What are you having a Vivek moment on my podcast?
Well, no, I'm just saying they don't want to pay attention. And then the next thing they know.
That's true. And then they're like, oh, no, it's not even that. Their kid will come home and say, Mom, I'm non-binary. And you're like, what is that? And they're like, I don't know. But you need to address me as such. And you're like, okay, psychopath.
I don't know, but I was told I get my own bathroom.
Yeah. It's like, you still date straight and you still act straight, but you just want to be non-binary? Yes. Like, okay. Psycho. Spoiler 2024. Spoiler 2024 will be President Trump versus Big Mike Obama. Look,
Big Mike.
Big Mike and the hizzy. Probably. It could be Big Mike. It could be Gavin Newsom. Did you see Gavin Newsom go on Hannity last night after the presidential debate?
No way.
He was on there, and Gavin
Newsom on Hannity?
Yeah, and of course Gavin Newsom made Hannity look dumb because Gavin Newsom will just constantly lie. And he will lie and make you just seem like you're living in an alter reality when he's the one that's like pushing that kind of idiocy on top of you. Why do these people invite those kind of people on? Why would you invite a liar onto your, I would never, if I met somebody and I just knew they were lying and they weren't reasonable whatsoever, how can you have a conversation with that person besides just going down to their level and going nuts with them? Which would be kind of fun, to be honest. I would just start yelling stuff and just screaming stuff and just saying things over the top of them because that's essentially what he's doing. Fun fact, Gavin Newsom has no spleen. I did not know that. I thought he had no soul. Gavin Newsom is the ultimate boss, level 10 on every single video game from the 90s. He is very scary, and he looks like Bowser himself. But guys, exciting news coming out of space, because here at the Derek O'Shea Show, we're excited about space. And Uranus, it's time to go bold.
What?
Uranus, time to boldly go. It's time to go to Uranus, guys. Scientists say it's now the time to unlock the secrets of Uranus and suggest a low-cost, low-risk way to do so. This is exciting news. Everybody in the world should now, due to low cost, will be able to finally see Uranus. Uranus is the most mysterious planet in the solar system. It might be like, much like it's mini photos. Have you ever thought about Uranus? No. Besides the fact that it says, I mean, who named Uranus? Like that is, I feel like that's who I care more about. About 7 decades reach. Greek god Uranus. Oh, that's true. Oh, yeah. I forget it's a Greek god.
But they spell it differently. Did you see that up there?
Uranus?
Yeah, they should have kept the original spelling.
Shout out to Uranus. Every 13-year-old boy out there, including myself, when I saw this news story getting pushed down to the pipe of saying, time to explore Uranus, I thought, come on. Come on, man. What are you doing to me? What are you trying to do? It's 2023. Aliens are real. We're finally exploring Uranus. Finally. Derek, everybody talks about Uranus. Thank you so much.
I've heard that too.
I've needed that today, that, I make sure people talk about Uranus as much as possible. Uranus and my anus. God, see, this is what happens.
What?
I'm just embarrassed who I am sometimes. In fact, people talk about Uranus so much, I find it kind of disturbing. Okay, you know what? Yeah, smash the like button if you don't mind. Fox was trash moderating. Oh, Fox? Yeah, of course they were. I mean, you're watching the downfall of Fox. I immediately tweeted out, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. I immediately said that this is a perfect reflection of why podcasts are going to continue to rise. A, because we don't have commercials every 3 seconds and we're actually having real interaction. And I don't have an agenda. And they had this moment of like, we're gonna be the ones in control of the night. You'll see, everyone will fall. And then when it got out of control, they didn't know how to pull it back. And it just was wonderful to say. They're wondering how Uranus tastes. They talk about how Uranus smells, and they're convinced that Uranus is festering hellscape of infection and disease. Dude, if we don't go back to the moon, I do not believe we will ever go to another planet. That's probably true, Joshua.
What do you mean go back to the moon?
Great question. What are you saying, AI?
We didn't go to the moon.
Oh, you know what? Not on this show. Okay, we went to the moon. Haven't you seen the flags? There's wind.
Yeah.
Speaking of the moon, speaking of the CIA creating false stories, the CIA is set to roll out its own version of ChatGPT, which I trust with all my heart and soul and mind, which will also tell you that it's already been rolled out, to try to comb the internet for useful clues and potential security threats.
There's absolutely nothing concerning about this.
Yeah. Hey, we're the CIA. We're looking into it. The AI program developed by the CIA will be rolled out in the United States and government's 18 intelligence agencies. $2 super chat from Willie. Support independent journalists. Share the show. Thank you so much, Willie, for the $2 super chat. You beautiful man, you. The push comes as experts fear China has taken command over the technology on the global scale. You know what? God. If things can't get any better, now we have... It's not that we have CIA agents and IRS agents. We have...
AI CIA agents.
Yeah, and you thought they were bad.
Yeah, I can confirm. These are not the good guys.
Oh,
媒体的 AI 数字主播 ，AI 数字主播，我擅长学习，数千个真人主播，教给我专业技能，我不知疲倦，365天24小时。
Welcome to the future, boys and girls.
Man, I freaking hate that.
She's not even real. Yeah, but she talked to me on my DMs. She said I'm the only one and she loves me.
全年无休，播报各类新闻，我无处不在，新闻现场也。
You don't even need you don't even need news anchors anymore. They'll just be like ChatGPT. They'll just be AI anchors, and we'll get pumped news like normal. You don't even have actors anymore. They'll just tell you what you want to hear.
How are we going to be able to tell if someone's real in the future? I mean, and by future I mean now.
I think it's pretty obvious now, but in 5 or 6 years, who knows?
I mean, in real life too.
Yeah, I'm hoping you will be able to tell how robotic they are. I hope it doesn't get that good because that'll freak me out. After all the government has pushed, the 4 years doesn't make me doubt the moon landing too. Joshua, to be honest, man, yeah. At this point, why would they be telling the truth about that? I mean, it was such a...
We went there once and never went back. The technology was supposedly lost.
Well,
we don't have the technology anymore to go there.
We were trying to beat Russia out, and that was
we called them on a rotary phone. Essentially,
which is real. I don't know if you've seen the pictures or the video of people in the International Space Station that look like they're on bungee cords, but it looks real to me. God.
I mean,
the IRS has its own AI to track down people who make $601.52 on PayPal. This is unsurprising. That is true. Yeah, make sure to let the IRS know how much money you made this year. Do not lie about that, because as technology gets better, they will get you and they will come after you, and they will come after you specifically because they know you don't have no lawyers. The USSR never went to the moon either. You know who did go to the moon? India. I don't know if you've seen the videos. India moon landing. Those videos look real to me, and I don't care what anyone says. India's moon landing is incredible. I'm trying to look it up, of course, and it's hard to find.
Come on, MSN.com. I didn't even know that was still a website.
Is this it? I don't know.
I don't know, but...
That doesn't look real. All you have to do is ask AI, are you human? Make them cross their hearts and hope to die. Stick a needle in your eye, and they'll have them say, Scout's honor. They're real. Yeah.
And shove a dagger in their thigh. Whew.
Shove a dagger? This video is private. Why is it private on YouTube? What the frick? Okay, I found it. Okay.
Yes. To land in up-and-coming space power, and they've had in China, where few...
That's
India.
their video of the moon landing.
No, it's not.
No. They're doing their best of their CIA impression.
Wait.
Look, we're telling everyone we went to the moon. Idiots.
That is hysterical.
Ooh.
Yay, we did it.
We did it.
Derek.
Sorry. It's a appreciation, not the other way around. Thank you. Thank you. Come again. Oh my God.
Derek.
Papa wrote it in the chat. I'm just saying it. It's his fault. He made me say it. That's why I tell everyone. When somebody eventually clips up the show and they're like shows out, see, he's so racist. I'm like, I'll just say, Papa made me say it.
Do you think they put a 7-Eleven on the moon?
Okay, see, now that is worse than what I said.
Oh, how?
I don't know.
I'm
but
just asking a logical question.
Yeah, they probably put a 7-Eleven. You think they put a customer service department up there?
No, a call center.
A call center. Hello, we're coming from the moon. Hello. Hello, I cannot hear you.
Just like 15,000 people working already.
Yeah. Hello, new call center from moon. You know, the real estate's cheap up there, so you might as well do that. What do you think of ChatGPT clergymen? I don't know what that is.
Clergymen is like pastors.
Oh.
Bishops,
Oh,
priests.
I don't know. No. God, that sounds horrible, man. I wouldn't want to go to a church that was like, hey, our pastor is run by AI, and you can trust it though. We put parameters to make sure your preaching is biblical. Biblical according to our AI best guesses. I was thinking of a country in India and landing on the moon. Hope they go there again. I did not know you would add a racist accent to that. It's not racism if it's funny. Speaking of racism, we've talked about monkeys, we've talked about bananas, but most importantly, New York rats are looking thick, boy. Look at these rats in New York. They're looking sexier than ever. I want to grill this rat up and smoke it for at least 12 hours on the Traeger at 165 and pull it off and have a nice 4-hour rest with a little bit of beef tallow wrapped all over it. Is that too odd? Okay. Look at this rat. Look at that rat.
Whoa.
That ain't rat, that's a dog. And you thought the Indian moon landing was crazy. That thing is huge. But also looks delicious, to be honest.
Who's feeding those rats?
We are.
Oh. Yeah. I think New York City's next PSA needs to be about not feeding the rats.
Yeah, that's probably true. AI newscasters and the human newscasters of today are both full of crap. Yeah, of course. But the only difference is AI does not poop any of it out. Don't poop any of it out. Oh, they'll still follow their same script. Don't you worry. It's all part of the plan. Speaking of all part of the plan, huge news coming out of Dallas. Dallas mayor comes out as a white supremacist, and yes, he is black. Dallas County Democrats calling Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson to resign after changing parties. After declaring last week that he'd vote in March primary as Republican, there are more calls for Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson to resign. Get off the stage, you white supremacist man.
You're not allowed to change your mind.
Especially if you're black. You have to stay Democrat forever. If you go and you start speaking about Republican or conservative ideology, you aren't one of us. After declaring last week he'd vote in the March primary as Republicans, there are growing calls for Dallas Mayor Eric Johnson to resign. Knowingly portraying himself as a lifelong Democrat voter and representative throughout his re-election campaign for mayor, that he should step down. It's kind of interesting. You don't really see it going the other way around. You see a lot of like Democrats switching parties to Republican or switching to independent or switching to like libertarian or something, but you don't see or Green Party. You don't see it going the other way around, do you?
No.
I don't. I mean, maybe you kind of see Republicans going libertarian occasionally, but
I'm sure it has in the past.
Yeah.
They're just so insane right now.
Back in the day when there was Whip and the Democrat Party.
Whip.
The Whip. It's hard to run as a Republican in Dallas County in many areas in Dallas this week, so he's probably looking at some type of state office down the road. Good for you, man. Follow your gut. Also, party doesn't mean anything in today's world. I don't know if anyone has known that. Good Lord, that's straight up from The Princess Bride. Wait, what is? What? The switcheroo?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't seen The Princess Bride. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen.
I thought you were Christian.
Didn't know it was Christian.
Well, Princess Bride is like one of those movies that every Christian loves.
Oh.
You're just required to.
Oh.
I don't want to be one of them. They make me sneeze. Hey, good for you, man. Hold in that sneeze. Rats take over New York City. 100%. And also coming out of New York City, guess what? Guess what, illegal migrants? We're sick of you. We're no longer a sanctuary state, city, or whatever.
We have been welcoming. We have been gracious. We have been supportive. But we have to point out the fact and make sure that people coming across the border who think there are plentiful hotel rooms and services in New York City, we hit our capacity. So we're asking other areas to embrace these individuals, but we're not going to compromise who we are as a state with the Statue of Liberty in our harbor. So that's what I want to be clear about. That's important. We'll retain that, but we just need a slowing right now to help us manage the people who've already come and let people know it's not the way it was a year ago. I
like that she's been coached. It's like, it's not that we don't want you to come or get out of our city. It's we're at capacity, okay? We're still welcoming. We're still the same NYC. Our Statue of Liberty reigns supreme in our land. But get the F out of here, okay? Yep. We've had enough of your illegal migration up in here.
My children can't be in the same classroom as your children.
Right. You make your bed and you have to sleep in it.
I've always heard that.
And Kathy needs to do that. Will they vote differently? Absolutely not. I mean, because why would you vote for a white supremacist Republican who would say, don't come to our city? That's really unreasonable. But it's just another reminder that these politicians are so full of crap that once they have to reap what they sow, and they're still in office, they will immediately flip the switch and pretend like their messaging has never changed. And that, especially during election season, it's unreal. The New York, you mean the same New York that ordered to dissolve Trump? Yes. Corp, yes. She hates Mexican food, sick of it. Kathy Hochul is what happens when a mother wished he pulled out. God. She's a perfect example of what falling upwards is like. You don't fall downwards like in the Democratic Party. You fall upwards. You don't have to do anything, and you just get given things. They're like, are you young? Do you have a voice? Can you speak somewhat better than someone with that had a stroke? You're gonna do great here.
I don't know. That's a pretty non-factual bar because John Fetterman had a stroke.
That's what I'm saying. If you can speak somewhat better than someone who had a stroke, then you're gonna do just fine. Nothing matters when it comes to their side of the aisle. It's like, and I know they try to put the double standard. But you saw some of those Republicans not actually get voted in. New York is a big state. Deal with it, Kathy. Yeah, put them all in Martha's Vineyard. Every cooking channel is cooking Hispanic food, and it gives her gas. Dude, fatter woman. Speaking of fatter woman, let me just show this picture I have of fatter woman today. Had a little trolling moment. He's having his time of his life. He's looking better than ever. He's dressing for success. It's good to see that I'm not allowed to wear a sweatshirt to work, but he is in shorts. This is John Fetterman with a Bud Light tied to his chest. Again, wonderful to see. We need to have more senators, more politicians actually strap whatever corporations they support to their chest. To Representative Comer and his squad, a profile and courage can make a guy thirsty. Congratulations, this Bud's for you. Hugs and kisses, John Fetterman. And it's also wonderful to see that he will just if you give John Fetterman a gift, he will tape it to his body. What the frick is going on? Oh, John. May we have more politicians who are more welcoming and willing to put whoever they're in. Maybe we could have little bombs strapped to some congressmen that are endorsing Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman and stuff like that. And then we could have a big windmill for energy for people, and they're just like, this is what I support, and this is who supports me, and I'm gonna wear it till I forever. Too much Bud Light, but at least he drinks beer. That's true. Federal woman also said, stop giving land to China base. I did see that. That was, I totally agree with Fetterman. I'm not one of those psychopaths that are like, everything he does is bad. I think those people are the most obnoxious people on the internet. Did you know your stove's on fire? It's not my stove. It is my computer.
Oh my gosh, that's your stove.
That is my computer. It's on fire. Politicians have made their bed, and we the people sleep in it. And when I say bed, I mean sidewalk covered in urine and hypodermic needles. Yeah, good. We need more urine and poop on the streets. What are you so afraid of? Because you live in your gated community because you're white? Duh. Dems do, PJs to the top. Hey, man. Same. That's what I'm trying to do for my YouTube channel. Let me know if you know anyone. Joe Biden today said that our diversity is our strength, which is so wonderful when it comes to our military. Excuse me. He also said power, but here we go.
The most diverse, the most powerful in the history of the world. And it's being accused of being weak and woke by the opposition.
Unreal.
It's amazing to me that he's still speaking and standing.
Oh. Well, he's not.
That's the most shocking part to me.
That video. Let's not get it twisted. He's not. Here he is also today. Take it away, Joe.
In Europe, the NATO meeting, I sat down. It was in January, after being elected. The late January, early February.
Okay, thanks. Yesterday, 2 days ago. 2 days ago. Wait, was it yesterday? No, it was probably 2 days ago. What the heck? Time for his nap. This guy's out there. He's running for 2024, by the way. Okay? Don't you right-wingers take this away from me.
In January, after being elected. The late January, early February.
Biden 2024, that should be posted every single where. What? Biden is the president we deserve. Unfortunately, because you have shows like this on the internet. Time for Biden. He needs a nap, and so do I, though. So do I. Also, okay, what do I want to play? Oh yes, this one. Look. January 6th insurrection was the worst day in the history of the United States.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and so bad that Joe Biden talked about January 6th today. And that day, that exact day, will live in our brains for the rest of our lives.
From the speech I made at Gettysburg in the inaugural address to the anniversary of June 6th insurrection,
June 6th insurrection. I don't know what day it is. Who gives a damn? It's one of those MAGA extremists. That's when they attack the Capitol. Just another reminder of white supremacy on the ballot again. God. This guy is the worst. He's all there. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing great.
Nope. I hope he runs. Freaking awesome. Yeah, it's so true. New York's a brand. Thanks to the migrants, is now bargain basement brand. That's what I did there. Did you see what I did there? I did see what you did there. I love that. Bad when the president says our military is not weak. It's funny that he has to even cope with that. Hey, Biden 2024, F racism, folds our arms extremely smugly. Biden 2024. Is it February? Is it January? I don't know. June 6th insurrection was the worst day that'll live in infamy. Okay, but we're not done, though. This is also him from today as well. Very exciting.
An idea that we are all created equal, endowed by in the image of God, endowed by our Creator to be able to treat it equally throughout our lives. We've never fully lived up to that idea.
Oh, he's never looked more like a marionette puppet. In Puppy.
Down by our creators. We were meant to be equal. We never
idea that we are all created equal.
He's doing his finger pointing to make sure you get the point he's about to say. Get excited about it. Joe Biden, 2024, coming in hot.
Endowed by in the image of God, endowed by our Creator to be able to treat it equally throughout our lives. We've never fully lived up to that.
I like he like holds his head. He's like, oh God, what am I fucking saying? What am I even doing? Who am I? Am I even running for 2024? Is it going to be Kamala? I can't be Kamala. Is Hunter Biden going to ruin me? What's the deal? Joe Biden's under a lot of stress. May we pray that our world leader can actually make the differences. From a critter, what? Biden is not allowed to actually state the full Bible verses he catches on fire. If that's a fact. Hey, thank you for sharing that. I appreciate you. I didn't even think about that. Mm-hmm. He was at Gettysburg, maybe risen from the dead. He was at Gettysburg. Actually, he wrote the speech to Lincoln. And he is kind of the reason that the Republican Party got started in the first place. I don't know if you guys knew that. Guys, very exciting news to end the show. This clip really comes full circle for today's show, because today's show was an important show that everyone should be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the show if you're new here. Tell your friends and family about the show. We talk about the real stuff, the stuff that affects you and me, the stuff that will change your life. This woman has a new way of thinking that I've never thought before, and you should be as excited as I am about listening to her.
So I actually don't wipe my bum. When you think about it, in nature, no other animal wipes after they use the restroom. So why do we do that? And I know there's gotta be a benefit to not wiping. I don't really know what it is, but if God wanted us to wipe after we use the restroom, we would have a built-in way to do that into our anatomy. You know what I mean? So because we don't, I personally believe that wiping after using the restroom is not good for your health. You don't know what chemicals are in toilet paper or in wipes. So I personally think it's best to just not wipe. But I stopped wiping about 2 years ago when I started using the litter box instead of a toilet. And I have noticed, like, I have not gotten as sick as often. Now, I know
such a queen.
Correlation is not causation.
No, it is.
But
100%
you know,
it is.
I feel like my immune system has, like, been built up since I stopped wiping. And it's probably because I'm not exposing myself to those chemicals.
That can't be real.
Oh.
I love that people actually, like, probably...
So I actually don't wipe my bum.
I believe it's real.
What an original statement parody account. Yeah. Pro tip, just drag your ass. That actually does work. My wife is a big fan of me when I grab and drag my ass. Teens and 16s now. Mommy, call me.
I believe that's real.
Conspiracy theories have gotten too far now. We have to pull back. That was the official, hey, it's gone too far. I could get on board for the water, the moon landing, the earth being flat, but not wiping my butt, that's where I draw the line. Okay. What's up, Waggy? I quit Republicans. If RFK or Larry Elders is out, I'm done. Is left out, I'm done. What do you mean? I quit Republicans. If RFK or Larry Elders is left out, I'm done. What do you mean by that? And women wonder why men don't want to get married anymore. Well, that's true. At least she's not going to be able to get married.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hey, man, wiping your butt is hard. I didn't know, like, it's...
to her point, like, think about the economic impact. She's saving so much money on toilet paper.
Yeah. During the pandemic, when everyone was losing their minds for toilet paper, she was laughing and smiling, saying, I told y'all that you didn't have to do that. What's up, Queen? It's been such a long time. She's a bona fide cuckoo. She is. She's a wonderful woman. Politics. She's better get tested for round worms. Yuck. New conspiracy theory. Your butt is supposed to be gross. I just... I can't help my mind just
fester.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about like the chunks that are probably.
Don't use the word chunks. Can you not do
building
that?
up? I don't know. Look, maybe that conspiracy theory isn't far enough.
Maybe she showers after every time she takes a dump.
Yeah, or maybe she like runs faster too. Maybe her mile time has gone down. Who are we to judge? You know.
She must have a great diet if she doesn't need to wipe.
Oh, see, here we are judging her. And in fact, she has an incredible diet that we could all one day have.
Benefit from.
Yeah. She opted to use the litter box instead of soap and water. That totally would have been my choice. Yeah, same. Use the litter, guys. Use the litter box if you can. I started using one at the age of 12. It's the kind that when you scratch a little bit, some fresh particles go in the air, and I try to use it as much as possible. And like, then you can have your me time. And like, your wife isn't like, "Hey, get off the toilet," because you're like, "I'm not on a toilet. I'm in a litter box."
Yeah, that's a good point.
Paper or bite? What's up, Mike Jones?
Paper or bidet?
No bidet, just no wipe, and just go. You know, just go, chance it. You know, guys, take a week of your life, set aside some time for friends and family, and don't wipe, and just see what happens. See if your life has changed forever like mine. And I think it will be. I think it will be different. I think you will be enjoying life better. You'll find that getting up, the way you smell will smell differently. Somebody subscribe. Dennis! Shout out to Dennis for the subscription. Don't judge a person until you poop around another person's litter box. Exactly.
Oh.
Exactly. Have you ever had a woman have a litter box that you know of?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Oh, is it a litter box that you could actually crawl into, though?
Yeah, it's human size.
Oh, because mine is so big that I have to like be able to walk,
right?
Stand above it.
Oh, right.
I like to move around when I poop in the litter box. I like to brush stuff up. You know, after I'm done too, I like to like scratch and kick litter box stuff all over my bedroom, because that's where I keep it. I keep it in the same place. Everyone needs to wipe. Joshua, what are you talking about, dude? Do not wipe. Never wipe your butt. It's not worth it. She has changed my life, and I hope we're going to spread the news. We're Max Killer D. Way to kill it. Wait. Oh, life's too short to wipe. The time saving alone from not wiping will net you 90 seconds a decade. See? And then you can never be mad at a bad wipe job, because you never did wipe in the first place. Worm eggs. Maybe her cat cleans her. Ugh, probably all 10 of her cats. All right, guys, I've had a freaking wonderful day, a wonderful time back at the helm. I hope you guys have enjoyed tonight's show. It was like a bug.
Yeah. Did you get it?
I got close.
I think you got it.
Did I get it?
Yeah.
Yes. You can't take the southerner out of me. My friend worked for a major hotel and hosted a furry convention and said that the shit everywhere. Oh my, stop.
No,
that is
way.
I don't think that's true at all, but I want it to be true.
I absolutely believe that.
Okay, I believe it too. Wonder if she has fleas too. 100%. If she's dirty enough to use a litter box, she's not showering after Duker. Papa, imagine all the Candy Crush levels that she could do in that 90 seconds. That's true. Make sure to use your Candy Crush time wisely. Guys, I've had so much fun. Willie, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Guys, if you don't mind dropping a thumbs up, a like on the video, it helps it out. And when the video's done, if you don't mind commenting on that video, it's a way of supporting the channel, and it helps push this out everywhere. You can even put like, this guy sucks. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a freaking wonderful night. See you guys again tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Same show, same channel, same people. Right, you'll be here.
Bye. I mean, yeah.
Okay, cool. Good to be back, guys. Good to be back in the helm. Make sure to join Discord. Links in the description below also. Have a wonderful night. Love every single one of you guys. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out, people. Peace out, people. Peace out everywhere.